show, I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Packers' electric quarterback. Everyone's still in awe of his last game, passing Norm Van Brocklin's 1951 mark of 554 passing yards. It's the Packers and the Vikings, and it's all up next.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Ryan Tannehill will be orchestrating the offense, the top 10 pick back in 2012.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start the drive with Cook, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 14 carries, 52 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
On second down and 4, Tannehill. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devontae Wyatt able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stop.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with career touchdown number 70. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely, and you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Norm Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing on first down. Roper. He's able to find Melton. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. The Packers at 3-0 here in the month of September, and they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw again. This pass complete to Melton. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 7 under pressure, and they got to him again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Roper. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. On 4th down, Roper. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And a nice job there, skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Tannehill. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Roper. He rifles one that's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Cook again. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Tannehill. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game. Down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, Roper. And his throw is incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. Throwing again. Roper. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Well, CD, you know, with receivers, we talk about their speed, great hands. It's tough to quantify elusiveness, but they say he has great elusiveness, and he showed it right there with a run after the catch.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
On 1st and 10, Roper. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Roper. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on 1st down. Roper going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has.
Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose again, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Tannehill now to throw. And that is incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. He hit his first, this one from 38. And his kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Boom, Melton. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a mistake there, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
And oftentimes when you make the jump from college to the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college. Once the ball's gone, you can't continue on and get your shot in. That's one.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. A final shot before break. Roper. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Packers! Boom, Melton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
top here in the third. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's got Hamler on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Cook up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now it's Tannehill. That is caught by Thielen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tannehill. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
touchdown reception. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Bo Melton with a touchdown reception to finish the drive off. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tannehill. That'll be complete to Cook. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Tannehill. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Tannehill. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 32 yards. And the Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Tannehill going to throw for it. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Packers offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. He's able to find Melton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st down, Roper. He's got his man on the crossing route. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw again. This pass complete to Melton. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Another catch for Melton. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Chigakakwe with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this.
There he goes, left side. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown Vikings.
KJ Hamler
with career touchdown number 60.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Gets it to Melton yet again for the grab.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, Roper, he finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Oh, he's got him in wide. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back to throw. Roper. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw on 2nd down. Roper. Touchdown, Packers! From a yard out.
And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. On the other side, they've had trouble stopping him not only on the ground but through the air. He's hit the century mark running the ball. He's approaching that receiving it.
I'm starting to think, Brandon, we're going to have to start judging running backs by a little bit different standard. And we know the gold standard now is 1,000 yards running the football. But I think we've got to start looking at all-purpose yards, yards from scrimmage. That's probably a better measure of what you're getting from these backs because look at the game we're getting here. He's running well, but overall his damage has been done catching it.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see if that will continue. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Roper. He's able to find Wallace. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun. Roper. And this one is incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Roper. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Steps away to his left. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Throwing on first down. Roper. And that is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On first down, Roper. A quick throw, but incomplete. Trying to connect with Bo Melton. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incomplete.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Open man left side is Wallace complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. Tannehill. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Here's Tannehill. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing, Tannehill.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. One last throw here for Tannehill. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. So it's